This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Texas Tech. Who will score? You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
7, Texas A&M, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Around now before the snap. On the ground, it's Joyner. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the puck will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. The Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
Texas Tech, 14. Texas A&M, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nice grab. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Armstrong. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Aggies, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using his legs, it's Joyner. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Red Raiders will have first and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. Brings her in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped and bucked. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Extending the play now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the second down play. the shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The RPO caught to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Zone. It's Williams. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Texas A&M, 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Texas A&M, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first First and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. Try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quick throw caught over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Shotgun empty backfield on second and inches. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. We get the second half started with the running play. He breaks free. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. There was no catching him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. squib kick taken by one of the upmen. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Sorsby. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his back. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 13, not under the field position to start the drive. Scanning the field, it's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told him they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Facing a 2nd and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Dickey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He lets it rip. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
I lost the football near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Armstrong. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning the national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
They love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down RPO looking left. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's 2nd down here. Leaning on the run game here late. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Red Raiders will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pass rush closing in. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Give it to the back again. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
29.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. It's another deep shot. He catches it, but out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup. And
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. Because the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt.